welcome to another monthly haul video. Today I have my first clip and I actually have a lot to go over here. I think everything's already been open because yeah, I have to, you know, give proof to people that I trade or buy from, so yeah. But I've had this stack for a while now, I think, and there's still stuff from January that I wasn't able to put in that monthly haul because it was already like a very big and long haul, so I moved it over to February, so it's here. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with the big ones that are the ones at the bottom. The pink one's gonna take a while because that's so many cards, but yeah, let's go ahead and do that one first, I guess. Yeah, let's do that one first. So this was part of a group order. Already opened it, like I said, but I put everything back. For the purpose of this clip, to show you what I got. So basically, if you've been following my sad videos where I talked about letting go my earring collection, well, that has been done. I do not have my album cards anymore. I kept like 4, 5, I think 5, but everything else has been already like sold, as well as other like larger inclusions or random inclusions. I think the only thing I have left right now is the fan site slogan and like a couple of large inclusions, like postcards and things like that. But yeah, everything else, it already went to new homes. So because of that, because earrings still obviously my ultimate bias, I went ahead and got replacements of those cards in the form of replicas, of course, and they're all here, as well as some birthday replicas because I only have one actual birthday photo card, the photo book version that I really like that card, but the rest obviously I still wanted to have them, so I got them in replica form. But this is the person that makes all of these replicas, and these are a bunch of freebies that I'm gonna put off to the side and look at later because I have a lot to take out of these sleeves. But so yeah, I think there's like a couple in each. I already had some, so I just got the ones that I was missing, but they're like very legit, so this is why I was fine with selling my official ones and replacing them, because some replicas are really good quality, especially from this group order manager where I joined for these group orders. They're very good quality, and yeah, I'm super excited that I can finally fill out my earring binder again, because it was full and then it all emptied out after I sold everything. So now I can go and put back all the cards that I sold. This is from birthday. I love this card. I'm gonna put like birthday stuff over here. Oh, I also got replicas of the Christmas ones because of course this card, low-key I regret letting go because I pulled that, like the original, I pulled it myself. It was the first earring card I ever had and my first earring pull ever, and as you know, I don't pull earring a lot, but it's fine. It went to a good home, so it's okay. I know they're looking after her. I did keep my second earring pull ever, which was the The one from Russian Roulette, which that's like one of my favorite Irene photo cards ever. So I did keep that one. Oh, I love this card too. But yeah, so exciting to finally replace all of the cards, because I was low-key getting a little emo about it because my binder got very small after everything was taken out and sold. I got one of Joy's because this one's like the cutest card ever, but as you can see, everything was Irene. This is one of her pre-orders. I got two. I think those are the only two that I got of hers. And I think so, yeah. There should be a Giselle card in here. This was like the last card I sold from my collection. I recently sent that to a new home finally because I felt like nobody wanted it. I wanted to trade for it first, but then I wasn't getting any trades, so I eventually sold it along with the 4x6. And this is the only Giselle I got. So this is everything. Oh my gosh. There's so many cards. Can't even see them, but it's a lot. And this is just like the first package, insane. And they're all replicas too, but you honestly can't really tell because they're really good quality. That's why I like joining their group orders, because they're really good quality and they have the backs. When I made my own, I had to put like a random black or white back, so it wasn't the same, obviously. And with these, we get, of course, the original backs. So shout out to the group order manager that works really hard to host these replica group orders. Okay, next is gonna be the other big one. Thankfully I already opened it so that I don't show my address. I think that's it, right? Yes. This I think I got from Mercari. I don't remember what it is, but I think it came from Mercari. Just because it's tracked, and usually, well, not all the time, but sometimes when you buy from Mercari, stuff comes tracked. So yeah, oh my god, I actually already have this card from a trade. See, I got this from Mercari. That is the username. And I threw in a lot of freebies. I actually already have it, this card, like actually in this pile from the trading. But when I saw that they were selling this as a set, and I wanted the other one that is in the back, which is the one from the membership. I love this card. This is my favorite from the Palace set. They were only selling it as a set, and even though I already had this on the way, I was like, you know what? It was like pretty cheap together, so I was like, okay, let's go for it. I had a bit of a balance on my Mercari, so I went for it. But I'm probably gonna like trade or sell my dupe, since of course, like I said, I already have it. You'll see it in a minute when I pull that trade out. I don't know which one it is, but it's here. Now this one is, oh, this is another purchase, but this was on Instagram from a seller I had bought previously from freebies. And this is like one of the trading sets from, I think this was from, not Girls, but A Life's Too Short. Yeah, there you go. Why do they have so many trading sets? I'm so behind on all of those, and like there's so many too. So it's like you need to get like 3 in each set, I think. So I only got 2 because the seller only had these 2, but I still need one of the, yeah, this is Life Too Short. I still need one of the selfies, and then for the other set, I think the other set's the girls set. For that one I need all three. So like the like this little, like, I guess, I don't know what to call this, like, it's not an ID, but these are like the frame ones, and then the 2 selfies. So this is, they're really pretty because I love like the holographic effect on these, so I'm not mad about them honestly. And then we have this one. So yeah, I only need one more for that. So yes, a lot of 𝙤𝙠 and this, a lot of ironing and a lot of 𝙤𝙠. Here's the other 𝙤𝙠. Let me put it together. Joy. So let's put it over here. Okay, next is, what is this one? I think this might also be a purchase. Oh yeah, I got this Joy from the photo book version. This is a seller, and I got it because I love Joy. She's my bias wrecker. Well, her and Wendy, but sometimes it feels like it's Joy the most bias wrecking me. And there's like a couple of cards of Joy that I really like, and I thought, hey, why not like get those, because it's like 3. So I want to get her Russian roulette one, and I think the other one that I want is, oh, which one is it? I think it's the no, is it the Peekaboo or the Bat Boy? It's one of the Bat Boys, I think, like the selfie. And is there another one that I want? Oh man, I can't remember, but that was for sure a card that I really liked from birthday era, so I got it, and it was very cheap too. So, and this is, I don't know what this is. This might be, do I rip this? This might be a trade or purchase. Yeah, I'm gonna rip it. I'm gonna ruin my nails, and I just did my nails, but I can. I can't cut it for some reason, so let's, oh, actually this is something I bought on Mercari as well. It was so cheap, so I had to snatch. It's 𝙤𝙤 Season's Greetings set. So I was looking to get the 2022 set as well, but I was only able to find one of those 2, which I have on the way. But for the 2023, I was lucky and found both, which is like the one that comes in the Season's Greetings and the pre-order. So I was like, yes. Basically with that, like, I'm all caught up with 𝙤𝙤, which is perfect because comeback is literally here. The comeback is here, and I loved it. Literally the comeback is here, and I'm loving the what do you call it? I'm loving the photos, and the teaser looks like, the song sounds really good, and I can't wait. I think we're like, what, 2 days from the actual release. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get those albums. I kind of want to get them, but I have a lot of things to pay right now, so we'll see. But at least I'm all caught up with her now, so I wouldn't have to worry about anything but this comeback that is about to happen. So this was all I needed, the season greeting stuff. So like I said, for the last year I did get one, which is the pre-order, but I didn't get the actual season's greetings, so I'm just gonna pretend it doesn't exist. It's very similar anyway, like the photos are very similar. But anyway, okay, here's the trade. So see, I have 2 of these now because I traded for it before I bought it with that one. So I was like, it's fine, it's fine. We will find a trade or sell it or whatever, our dupe, so it's fine. Here's the same card again, and this is who I traded with. Dun dun. Awesome, awesome. Okay, we're almost done. There's just 2 more left, and oh my god, one of those, I think I'm gonna leave that one for till the end because that one is so exciting. I never thought I would like get my hands on it, so I'm kind of like shook about that. But yeah, this is another trade, another GG trade. So this one is the postcard. And there it is. Here's who I traded with. I believe I traded with them before, so I was super excited to trade with them again. Let me see, where do we open this? Because I have no clue. How do you open this? Oh goodness, I can't figure it out. Oh wait. Oh, here it is. Found it. I was like, where do you take it out? Here we go. And then, oh, see, I'm so blind, I don't even know. So here's the postcard for the SMCU Palace album. I of course have not gotten any other versions other than the aespa gift version, but at least I got the membership card. I need to get the ID for that, and maybe I can trade one of my dupes for another of her versions. I don't think that would work anyway, but we'll see how and if I ever manage to get my hands on the other cards. At least I'm glad I have these 2 because these are my favorites from all of the cards for the SMCU release. So okay, this one is the one that I'm excited about. It's also a purchase, but I was so happy I found this card, like you have no idea. It's very rare to see these cards up for sale where they're not that expensive or where I'm actually on time, and I was on time and I got it. This is the seller on Instagram, and drum roll, we got a Taeyeon Zero photo card. This actually is the last one that I needed of the Zero trilogy. The trilogy, you know, if you collect Taeyeon, you know that getting Zero's photo cards is extremely hard. People that want to trade them, they usually ask for something insane, or they price them for a lot. I recently bought the Zero from INView. That one I did have to spend a little more than I wanted, but it did come from Canada, so and it is the NV version, so that was, I guess, doable. I managed to do that for that card. This one was honestly very well priced, and I was surprised that I actually managed to get it, because I swear that I thought when I messaged the seller that I was late and somebody probably already messaged them first, but turns out that nobody had, and it is mine. Yay! I'm so excited because those were like the hardest Taeyeon cards to get. One was a gift from my friend Zoe, and then, like I said, the Zero I just got. I think you'll see it in my previous haul. It's there, and now in this haul we have the one from Something New, so I'm so excited. But yeah, this was like a very massive haul, and for just the first clip too. Like, I still need to add more clips to this. This is not it for February, so next time I'm probably gonna wait a while to get stuff. So maybe there will be another clip after this and that will be it. It will depend, but so far so good. Now I have to put everything away, especially the earring ones. It's gonna take a while. But yeah, that is it. I'll see you in the next clip. Hello and welcome to probably the last clip from this monthly haul. Let's go ahead and start. Everything's like pretty much big except for this one, so I'm gonna go ahead with this one first just because it's small. And this is, how do I finally got this card, but yes, they didn't put like a little note or anything, but I got this off of Instagram. It's Gisele's LA Showcase photo card. Been wanting this for a long time, and honestly it was a bit expensive at first, and it still is. Like, some people still price these very like high, especially the other members, but Gisele's is quite on the cheap side. So I love when things have hollow effects. And like this one, as you can see, it's not very centered, so like we have a thick frame corner here, but on this side it's a little bit thinner, so that is also a reason why it wasn't as expensive, I think, just because of that. It's not centered, but I do not care. I'm not very like big on like you know, little like manufacturing flaws and the like. So on the previous clip you saw me opened a package from Mercari. It was a Xiaomi photo card that they actually sent me the wrong one. Well, I reached out to the seller, super nice, super sweet. They apologized like 100 times, and they sent me another package right here, and this is the correct Xiaomi photo card. And oh my gosh, I felt so bad because clearly they got a little confused because like the selfies were pretty similar, but one was an MMT and the other one was the album card, and obviously you can tell the difference with the back. So they sent me this CD as a freebie. I don't listen to them, but it's a pretty cool, I guess, color scheme here, pink and black, and I still appreciate it because it was a freebie. So here it is. I offered to send back the MMT they sent me by mistake, but they told me to keep it because it was their fault for having sent the wrong one. And it's okay, it's all good. They were super nice. You can tell on the note here. They were very nice, and yeah. Sending the wrong one, sorry for sending them. It's all good, it's all good. We have the right one now, and I'm just so glad that they were like, because I thought I was, at first I thought I had gone like mad and like bought the wrong one, but then I like looked at the listing again and I was like, no, they listed the album card, not the MMT. I would have known the difference because I already have the MMT. But yeah, it's very similar to the MMT, so I understand how they got confused, but they sent me the right one, and now I finally have my one-of-a-kind set complete, so yay. I'm gonna put this off to the side. And then a while back I bought from someone that was kind of doing a group order, sort of, for the girls holo sets. It was kind of a group order, I think, but like I don't know, not exactly, because I wasn't added into like a group chat or anything. They would just like claim the member like in the comments or whatever, and like I saw that Giselle was a free. I think Ning Ning was also free at the time, So yeah, I kind of just out, and it's here. So yeah, basically they just threw the thing like that and called it a day. And listen, it's not damaged, so you know, it's all good, but this is literally just like the bare minimum. I mean, maybe if you would have taped it. I didn't even get a note of their username, and I was kind of like low-key upset because when I posted for their proofs and I saw their proofs of like other people tagging their account for the proofs, they all had like a little note with their username and everything, and I was like one of the, well, not the only one, I'm sure, but maybe some people choose not to take the proof pictures with the username, I don't know. But like I feel like mine was packaged poorly and rushed because I didn't even get like a little thank you card or like something with their username, so I can't even like show anything like of where I got this from. So that's that. I'm just thankful that this arrived fine, because if you saw mine, I don't know if it was my previous, yeah, it was my previous haul. When I got my earrings, Hello Standy sets, one arrived so damaged. It was a finale one, and this is basically how they had packaged it, just like this. So I'm honestly like surprised that nothing happened to it, just because it's not even like taped or anything. And this is the exact same piece of cardboard that the person used for the finale one, the other group order manager that used the same kind of packaging, like just used one and not usually just like use two or a top loader and then one. This is not even in a top loader obviously, and then this is just not even tape. I don't know, but I've been having like really bad experiences with sellers packaging lately, and I mean, you would think since you're like paying for stuff and like shipping should be at least a little bit more, I don't know, like I want to say less messy, but more like, I don't know, I mean, especially with something big that can pretty easily fold, especially because I've had that experience. You would think that they would at least tape it on this or put on the what's it called, this was sent stamped, by the way, so I didn't pay much for it, I guess, because they sent a stamp. If I wanted to track, maybe the packaging would have been nicer, but I don't think that's like an excuse because I still paid for it even if it wasn't expensive. But yeah, that was kind of like an oh my gosh moment when I opened it. At least it's not damaged, because I would have been really upset. But anyway, moving on, I have a package here from also a seller on Instagram. Oh yeah, I basically got another version of 𝙡𝙚𝙩'𝙨's album from her underwater comeback. I cannot for the life of me learn how to say the name of that album, so I'm not gonna try, but I got the other version because I figured I should get the other versions of her albums because I only obviously have one of each, and since she's going up my alt list, I figured why not, especially since she only really has 3 albums, so it would be easier to find the other versions like now, as opposed to getting like all the versions for Taeyeon's solo albums, which are a lot. For her, I'm definitely just doing one, but for 𝙡𝙚𝙩, since she only has 3 albums so far, I figured, hey, why not, especially since the seller had like a lot of stock and she was like actually selling that for like pretty cheap. And so I also got 2 photo cards. One is part of my wish list, the other one it isn't, but I figured why not, because I mean, I don't know, I feel like since she's going up my alt list that I might end up getting more of her cards, because I think if you watch my other videos, I mentioned that now that I'm collecting MB, I made like a wish list where I select like the cards that I wanted to collect. So yeah, that is, it also comes with inclusions, but I'm gonna leave them there. Oh, it also comes with the Polaroid. I chose the one with Gumby because the photo card that I want, one of the photo cards from this album that I want, is the one with Gumby, and I obviously haven't had luck finding it yet. And it feels like it's gonna be like a really hard to find card, so I figured if I can at least get the Polaroid, then I'll be happy with that. So here it is. And then this card was in my wish list, this wasn't, but if I never managed to get the one with Gumby, I'll use this one to replace it on my wish list, I guess. But yeah, so that's that. And then finally I have Irene's season greetings here. I kind of panicked a little bit when I went to pick it up on the mailbox because they did a really good job at putting this, and also I think on the other side, and yet my mailman still like to fit it in my mailbox, which is like a rectangle shaped one, because I live in an apartment complex, so there's like a lot of mailboxes and they're all like small. So he kind of bent it to make it fit, and I panicked, like, oh my gosh. When I opened it, I took it out right away, and I think it fixed itself, so it shouldn't be bent or anything, but I did panic a lot. So this is a group order for the season's greetings. This is the username of the group order manager. The photo cards are here, so I'm going to take them out first. I think that's it, yeah. And then the rest of the stuff is in here. It looks like it's fine. It didn't really bend much, which I'm thankful, but oh my gosh, I swear when I picked it up and saw it, it was like folded up. I was like, no! It literally says on the envelope, do not bend. But I mean, I suppose a lot of mailmen are not gonna really like bother to come knock at your door to give it to you and like on your hand, since it's something like big, and they'll just try their best to make it fit. Not ideal, but I mean, I understand. I mean, they have a lot of mail to deliver, so. And it probably wasn't my friend that delivered it, otherwise he would have definitely knocked on my door and give it to me personally, because it was something like big that said do not bend. But I think it's fine, so we'll find out in a minute how the, I mean, I don't care too much about the big stuff, honestly, but we'll see how it is. So finally got my Irene set. Since I'm collecting very selective Irene stuff, I wanted the cards for the season's greeting, those two, and because it was relatively cheap to get it as a full set, that's why I got it like this. But like, for example, for my Giselle set on the previous clip, I only got like the small stuff. I didn't get anything of like A4s and none of that, which I did get for Irene, but only because it was cheaper to get anyway. But I love her handwriting. She has like the prettiest handwriting. So let me try and open this off screen because it's getting a little full in here. Okay, so we have the A4s, the little profile thing, the postcards, and this. Okay, so I got everything, and everything seems to be fine. I ended up keeping my season screens for last year. I was sending everything like my ring collection, but I ended up keeping it, so I guess I don't mind too much keeping it now that I got this one, because now I have this one too. I love this, like the outfits and the concepts for this one I like more than the last one. And there's a little profile card thing. I think this is what it's called. And of course the A4s. Is that like a, what is that? It's a little like manufacturing mishap. It's a white dot, but don't care too much for it. Okay, this one is kind of bent actually. You can't see it much, but okay, like right there you can see it. Again, I don't mind too much. And so is this one. Yeah, I knew like something eventually was gonna end up like that, but these are the A4s, so I don't mind them being a little damaged, especially with this like manufacturing flaw too. Like, it's fine. The small stuff is fine, and so are the photo cards, which honestly that's what kind of I care about the most. But yeah, this is it, and let me put these over here on the top. So yeah, this is it from me today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.